so it's clear that fat is the main culprit here in causing insulin resistance. But what about quote unquote good fats? This is the people talking a lot about this on the internet. You're seeing a lot of confusion, a lot of people saying, hey, make sure when you have a meal to add an appropriate amount of the good fats. Make sure you add in nuts and seeds and avocado to stabilize your blood glucose. So talk to us about these good fats and where's this confusion coming from?
Mm-hmm. My colleagues in the esteemed and powerful field of toxicology, the study of poisons, have a baseline adage. They say the dose makes the poison. Everybody can handle a little bit of arsenic. Eat a lot of it, you're going to have problems. And the same thing with these dietary fats. So a little bit not only is tolerable, it's essential. We need a little fat in our diet. Our hormones are made of fat. Our cell membranes are made of fats. The brain and nerves are wrapped in fat. We need a little fat in our diet. No one's advocating a no-fat diet here. And it is true that some of the vitamins, vitamin A, D, E, K, they're absorbed better with a little bit of presence of fat there. And so I have no problem with throwing a few walnuts on my salad, or a quarter of an avocado on my salad once a week, twice a week. Very modest amount. And I put some ground up flax seeds and chia seeds on my oatmeal in the morning. So that's where I get my fats. Couple of things about it. It's a very modest amount. I'm not pouring olive oil all over. I'm not eating cheese and obvious processed dairy or plant fats. But they're in their whole form, and that's really important. Oils leap into the bloodstream; they exert all sorts of pharmaceutical effects, like creating insulin resistance. Where the oils and fats that are in a whole walnut, in a whole olive, they're absorbed so much more slowly, and they are so much easier for the body to dispose of. So a little bit of healthy plant fats in their whole food form, they're absolutely appropriate, and you should have them once or twice a day in a very modest amount. 10 grams, 15 grams total of fat during the day is just fine. But the folks who are eating an obvious high-fat diet, one, because they like standard junk food. Two, because they're on the paleo train or the keto train and never been told, eat all that fat, it's good for you. No, it's not. These folks are making themselves insulin resistant, of course. And the folks that are just adding the oils on are really causing themselves problems, as far as I can see. So yes, have a little bit of fat, but make sure it's in its whole food form, and you should be fine. And your glucose monitor will tell you, and we can talk about that. But your body is never not looking. It knows what you're eating, and knows the effect that each of these foods have. You'll learn quickly. If you are truly a person with diabetes, you're going to learn what given foods, how they affect your blood sugar levels. And after a few months, you get the hang of it. After a while, I'm told, you don't have to look at the monitor very much. You know what a given meal is going to do to your blood sugar. And just mind the fats, and you should be fine. Be respectful of them, not indulgent.